Hello guys, my name is Evelyn Sims and welcome to my channel. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Today we are decorating an apartment for two students, two girls, mainly I think. At least that's what I had in mind when I made the two rooms. So it is for just the two girls because they both have double beds, but yeah, I placed them so that only one sim could sleep in each of them. I'm sorry, so it's just for two girls. And I do feel like I need to explain a few things about this apartment before we get too into it because it looks a little bit strange, but there's a meaning behind it because in my mind, students, unless you know they have an inheritance or something else, don't necessarily have a lot of money, you know? So I was trying to make this apartment look like maybe they gotten a lot of stuff from the thrift shop. They also live in the Spice District, so they live close to the flea market, so maybe they got some stuff from there as well. So not a lot of it is like matchy, which I'm okay with. I mean, in real life, I'm not very into the whole matchy thing, but I do like to decorate my houses and stuff so it kind of matches, but overall matches at least. But yeah, for this one I just went a little bit crazy. I wanted it to look like I said, like they got a lot of stuff from the thrift shop because I just think that students don't necessarily have a lot of money, so of course, but yeah, or maybe not just the thrift shop, but also like a place like IKEA where everything is like, you know, cheapish. So yeah, that's basically the whole vibe that I was going for with this apartment. Keep that in mind though, that when you do buy apartments, usually you do get the kitchen already and also the bathroom. Everything else should be empty unless, I don't know, you buy a furnished apartment or something. I don't know, do those exist? Probably. But for this one, I did keep in mind, or I did like imagine that maybe the cabinets were there already, including the fridge and also the stove and everything, or the oven and everything. Like, so basically the kitchen and then a few things in the bathroom as well. But other than that, they basically had to like move in everything themselves. So all of the furniture, all the remaining furniture is theirs, and it's just there's a lot of like DIY stuff here and there as well, and just mismatching chairs and everything. And I thought I had a lot of fun with it. I thought it was fun to do it like that for a change. So I don't know if the price tag on the apartment fits students that well because I didn't actually keep an eye on it, but I wanted it to be very cluttered, and it's difficult to make something affordable when you also want to make it cluttered, because cluttered takes a lot of money, or cluttered costs a lot of money in this game. So it's probably not, you know, the most price friendly apartment, but to be honest, when are my builds ever price friendly, to be honest? So whatever, right? So yeah, I had a lot of fun with this. I already said that, but I really did have a lot of fun with this. I did it yesterday because I'm working. I got a job in what? I got a job Wednesday. That's for tomorrow, so Friday, and I'm just a little bit busy these days. So it was nice, like yesterday after having worked all day, to just sit down and decorate an apartment. And I also got to look at another house that I'm also working on, so I'm super excited to show you guys that once I'm done. Hopefully I'll have time to finish it tomorrow, I hope. Crossing my fingers, but we will see. I did have a few issues with the wallpapers in this apartment because I wanted to use the blue-white one from Parenthood, the one with the stripe on it, because it looks kind of, to me it looks a little bit young, if that makes any sense. Like it looks like teen-like or something like that, but I just didn't feel it. Sometimes I didn't feel like it totally fit in, so I tried to change it, but then that didn't look right, so I went back, and it's just kept going on like that throughout the whole build. But I ended up leaving it there, so I don't know. I've already gone into the game once to just have a look at it to see if I still feel weird about the wallpaper, and I do, but I just don't know what to do with it. So I don't know. Sometimes I look at it and I'm like, yes, this fits perfectly, but sometimes I'm like, why are you choosing that wallpaper? I don't know. But yeah, so I did want to mention that a little bit as well. I didn't do a whole lot with the bathroom. It's very clutter-free. Both of the girls have a lot of makeup and stuff like that in their rooms, so I don't even think I put in soap in the bathroom, to be honest, which I usually do, but I may just have forgotten this time. But yeah, they do also have a lot of like plants here and there, and I was like imagining them giving the plants names. I have a feeling these two girls are very good friends, like they're very close, even though they're totally different. I think this one is the more like, she likes to read, but at the same time she likes to play computer, and she's more like the pink, white, blue kind of vibe, while the other one has more of like her room is more like brown, purple, and cream, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So I feel like these two girls are, and she's also into music mainly, so I definitely feel like these two girls are very different. So yeah, but I do think that they're very, very good friends. Like, I think they're very close, and in their living room as well, they do have a nice little hangout area so they can have their student friends over and they can have parties or something, because they also have a stereo and a little bar as well. And you'll see a lot of pillows like here and there too, because that was like a DIY kind of chair. But I was thinking, at least when I was making the apartment. You'll see a lot of bookcases as well around the apartment. They have one in the kitchen, they have several in the living room, and both of the girls have some in their bedrooms too. So definitely a lot of bookcases, because when I think about students, I think that they probably have a lot of books they can do research in when they have to do projects or something like that. So I don't know, school books, you know. So I left a lot of books lying here and there too, just like to make it look like they had, like, I don't know, were busy studying all the time basically. And both of their rooms are very cluttered too, with like personal items. At least I try to make them personal. In my opinion, they look personal. I definitely feel like you can sense the two girls' personalities from their rooms, in my opinion at least. I don't fully know what this one would study, to be honest. I think she may be studying to like become a journalist or something like that, while the other one would definitely be studying to become a musician. I don't know, the other girl has a lot more of a secondhand vibe to her room. It's a lot more brown, while this one is more like the IKEA vibe. I mean, she could definitely go on that drawer or whatever that's called, that's, you can see right here. She could definitely get that from like a secondhand store or something, maybe even the bed too. But like the TV tape or the TV stand and the mirror and the bookcase next to the TV and also her desk definitely looks like they were come from IKEA. They have that very, very simple vibe. And she was lucky enough to also get the room with the walk-in closet too. Well, walk-in closet. It's a closet you can walk into. But she was lucky enough to get that one, while the other one did not get anything like that. She's got like open room, but what to do? Open room? They both have open rooms. You know what I mean though. She's got another closet that definitely looks like it's secondhand, because it has like scratches on it and stuff like that. So it's from the movie Is it from the movie Hangout Stuff Pack? I think so. You'll see that in a second, I think. And this is the other girl's room, which is a lot more closed in, a lot more cozy. Everything feels a lot more closer to each other than the other girl's room. And it's just a lot more brown and less like, I don't know, more brown, more darker is what I'm trying to say. And she has her instruments as well. And I did end up putting some of the other fairy lights, because the other girl had the ones from Parenthood. This one has the ones that we got from, was it the holiday update? I think so, the Diwali one. I can't pronounce that. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. And just a lot more like cozy, basically, less clean, more darker. And I also ended up putting some exposed brick in there at some point, just to like make it look a little bit more raw as well. I also put that brick in the living room, which will start in like a second or something, in a couple minutes maybe. But yeah, so it's a little bit more, I don't know, it's more colorful in my opinion, a little bit more darker too, and more naturey as well. She's got both the flowers on the wall, but she's also got the flowers on her closet, and she's got the tree stickers on her wall as well. So I definitely feel like she's more like a naturey kind of music, you know. Yes, that kind of girl. I don't know, is that a kind? Is that a type? I'm not sure. But I liked her personality. I think I would definitely be more her than the other one, although I don't like nature, but I do love computer, which is something the other girl does. So I don't know, maybe I'm like a mix. I don't know. I feel like I often, with my Sims bedrooms, accidentally make them very stereotyped, or not necessarily accidentally. Sometimes I also like making them stereotyped. You know, it's just fun sometimes. But this time I really wanted to focus on not doing that. Like, I wanted them to be like mixed hobbies, if that makes any sense, like not stereotypes. So I was trying hard to do that. But let me know which one reminds you of yourself the most. I think that would be quite interesting to hear. So I don't know, I feel like I must be like a kind of a mix, because I don't the nature thing is just, I've explained that before, I'm just not into the woods at all, or farm life, not me either. I'm a city girl. I don't like spiders. I don't like mud. It's not that I freak out, you know, like those girls, the teenage girls in movies that can't, like, oh my god, my shoes, when they're in the woods and stuff like that. It's not like that. I just prefer taking a walk in the city rather than in the woods, basically. Something like that. I don't know. I don't have a lot of shoes for mud either, to be honest. I don't know. You're totally not believing me anymore, are you? Probably not. But anyways, this is the bigger, it's like an open plan living room slash dining area. So over here I was desperately trying to like make the chairs mixed mesh but somehow still fit together, which is not easy, by the way. I just want to put that out there. It was not easy. I had to come up with like several combinations before I found the right one, and it mostly looks like they've kind of lost a chair somehow, and then they've had to replace it with another one, and then they got the two folded chairs, so maybe they have what's it called, visitors over or something. So they have, when they don't have visitors over, they have the two folded chairs hidden somewhere else, maybe in the bathroom or in the kitchen or somewhere else. They don't really have a cupboard. Maybe it's in the pink white-ish girls, maybe the writer's walk-in closet, maybe. I don't know where I kept folded chairs in my old apartment. I really don't remember, to be honest. But yeah, so I was desperately trying to make it look like they had like found chairs from all over and just like put them together at the dining table. And also I wanted the dining table, that was another important thing to me. I wanted the dining table to look like they got it secondhand, which I feel like it kind of does because it looks like an old one. And I put some posters over there by the stereo as well, and also that, what is that called, hallway table, definitely also looks like it's secondhand to me. I don't know who bought that stereo because it looks kind of pricey, but it was the one that fit the table the best. So I ended up going with that one. I think it's usually bigger. I sized it down if I'm not mistaken, and I wanted to use those candles because they look DIY too, like they had like wine bottles or something they painted on and then put candles in them. I think that's pretty cool. Another thing I also did throughout the kitchen and also the living room slash dining room was use those jars, the DIY jar, lamps, whatever they're called, from Parenthood, because I definitely feel like those look super DIY. I think they're super cute too. I don't know, I've never seen anything like that in real life. Maybe I should look it up on Pinterest or something, get some pictures of it, because it definitely looks cool. I can't imagine a house actually having DIY lamps like that, but and also in this room as well, I ended up mixing the two swatches, or actually I think they got 3 swatches. I ended up mixing 2 of the swatches for the lamps, so they kind of, I don't know, it looks a little bit more realistic. I also could not figure out what couches to choose because I did not want them to like be the same one. I did not want them to match in any way, but still I didn't want them to be too like chaotic, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I ended up going with those 2 gray ones, and I don't know, maybe they got the bigger one used somewhere else, and the other one could definitely look like, the love seat could definitely look like they got that one from IKEA or something, but I feel like the bigger one looks a little bit more expensive. That's why I'm saying I think they maybe have gotten that from secondhand or something. Maybe it used to be white and now it's gray because it's that old. I don't know. It's kind of disgusting. I also completely forgot to put in windows between this room and the terrace, and I don't know why it's become this like weird bad habit. I just clapped my hands. I'm sorry if you heard that. It's just become this like weird bad habit. I don't know. I need to remember to do that in my builds. It's just terrible. I don't know. But yeah, I'm sorry about that. But I did end up fixing it in the end when I started furnishing the terrace, because I was like, this wall is too empty. What's going on? I was like, oh, windows. Oh, dang it. You know. So yeah, but they will have windows. I just had to delete one of the bookcases, but it's all good. They still got plenty of bookcases around the apartment, so yeah. Also, I finally got my ring light today, which may not affect any of you whatsoever, but I got my ring light today. I'm super excited to set it up and everything. I need to see what my webcam looks like with the ring light, and we will see what happens with that, because I do feel like I've gotten to a point with the channel that I kind of want to do face cam a little bit on some videos, but then again, I'm also kind of scared because face cam is really, I don't know, it's terrifying. I don't know, it's just having the thought like people would sit here and judge you for what you look like. I'm not saying you guys judge me because you guys are awesome, but it's my mind just goes there, you know. So we'll see what happens with that, but I did get my ring light today and it looks pretty huge, so I'm a little bit nervous, but we will see. But anyways, we're going into screenshots soon, so I'm gonna wrap up this voiceover now. If you got any suggestions to apartment builds you want to see on the channel, please let me know in the comment section. I do have quite a lot written down in my notebook, but I am always up for more suggestions, and I don't know, I really want to make more apartments. I'm trying to make this like a weekly thing, so in case you had noticed, I don't know, I try not to stick to a schedule, but then at the same time, it helps me make videos when I got work, so I don't know what to do there. But yeah, let me know in the comment section if you got any suggestions. This build is available to download on the gallery as a room build. You just place it down in the apartment that I built it in. The address is listed in the description down below, and my ID is the same for YouTube name, so Aveline Sims. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to like, subscribe, and all that good stuff if you did, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.
Wouldn't know what to do, baby, without. I wouldn't know what to do. Oh, you know, oh, you know, oh, you know. You got me wrapped around your finger. Tell me what you wanna do. I think we're part of something bigger, and now my mind is filled with you. Oh, you know, oh, you know, oh, you know. Oh, you know, oh, you know, oh, you know. Baby, without